Hey everyone, what's going on? My name is Matrix. I also do what is known as Matrix Woodworks. I want to talk a little bit about the Dremel Flexshaft. There's only one version, which is approximately 36 inches. It's a flexible shaft. I already started using it, so I don't have it in its original package, but I will tell you what it comes with. Okay. The first thing that you can notice is it's movable, it's bendable, you can twist and turn it however you like, and it is compatible with power drills such as this one. This is my 8220 Dremel, which is cordless. I like to work with things that I can take and travel with in case I find inspiration to work on some wood. Now, when I started woodworking, there weren't a lot of materials and videos as to how to utilize a flex shaft, so I will be introducing that to you today. This flex shaft is code number 225-01. As you can see, it depends. They range between the price of $30 to $40. If you can get them on sale, fantastic, right? So this is how you install it. Number one, when you get the flex shaft, you'll immediately get the flex shaft as you see it. This wire that pops out, and sometimes don't be surprised if the wire comes all the way out. Don't worry, it's not damaged. All you gotta do is let it fall right down to the floor, and it'll scroll right back in. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that once over, so you can see how if I lift it up right away, it'll start coming out. So don't worry about that. You didn't break your flex shaft whatsoever. Okay, it'll scroll right down. Now it comes with a bolt, and this bolt precisely goes on the base of your power drills. Now not all drills are compatible to a flex shaft. Anything that is cord based, such as, and this is why you have the viewing that it provides of the models. Anything 4200, 4000, 400, 3000. The 8220, which is the one that I have, 8200. Model 800, you can use a flex shaft with. But for those of you that are into smaller projects and precision, and you have a Dremel stylo, do not utilize it. It's not compatible with a Dremel stylo whatsoever. There is no rotary cuff or way to screw it in, which this one has. So let's proceed with installation. First, what you do is you take this right off. This cap here serves for you to put it in a plunger, in a rotary tool, you name it. Now, this is, you can press this button, which is a lock key, and go ahead and unscrew it till it comes right off. Okay, you're gonna take that off, and this clear metal piece that you get, and it'll also come with your package, don't use this for the mounting of the flex shaft. Okay, you're gonna just put this on the side because this is for your Dremel bits for your carving. All right, so then what you do is that you take this silver bolt that you get in your packaging, you're gonna screw it right on top. Notice that there's nothing in there, it's just the empty shaft. You're gonna go ahead and screw it in. You're gonna hold the lock as well while you do it, and as much as you can all the way down. You're gonna feel some pressure from the lock. It wants to come right back up. It's gonna pop out. This lets you know it's secure. Once you do that, you go ahead and you mount in. Notice that it's gonna line up with that little wire that we talked about earlier. You're gonna force it down and screw it right in. Okay, you can turn it any other way. You can do it with this. You can turn the Dremel itself. Cool. Now, the 8220 that I have here goes all the way up to approximately a good 35,000 RPMs per minute. So it's pretty powerful, and it goes as low as 5. The numbers are here, which are a little faded, but that's okay. Not all Dremel drills go at the same speed or have the same power. Now, what happens is the purpose of the flex shaft is not going to minimize the amount of power that you put into the wood. It's just transferring the power from here into the tip of your hand. It's easier to work with. Now that you've mounted it, you screwed it on, it's pretty straightforward from here. Just like any other Dremel power tool that you have, you can press this button. Okay, I'm just going to unscrew this to show you the step-by-step because I already had it on. Okay. This silver piece that came in your packaging with the flex shaft would go exactly right in here. Okay, and this is to hold your bit, right? As you notice, I'm always pressing this button. This button is only for unlocking and locking. There is no way to shut off your power tool through this handle whatsoever. So be mindful that if you want to stop the power tool, you have to do it from the original tool itself. So if this is going, I have to cut it off from here, the power. Always lower down the power and make sure it's off before you put any type of device connecting it to it. You don't want to hurt your hand. You want to definitely be safe about this. Okay, so the next thing you do is you take your black cover tip. You go ahead and you screw that in. Notice how I'm pressing the silver button once again. You go ahead, screw it in. And you take the whichever power tool. I'm just going to go ahead and I made this for my little for my bits, for the ones that I immediately use. And let's say you want to work with a round carver, right? This is a carbide. You'll insert it. Make sure it sits all the way down. You'll tighten it up as much as you can. You can tighten it up a little more with the little wrench that comes with these Dremel devices. And now you'll notice it is fully formed. Now, if you have a power tool, notice that there is a lever here. These are normally used for you to hang, as I have it over there. Okay, so you can hang this up by unclipping, if it wasn't so tough. There we go. Unclipping this so you can hang it up, which will allow you to have more space on the grounds as to how you move, right? So once you set that up, I'm just going to show you that from here, it's right now running at 5,000 RPMs, but it's already transferring over here. See? It's already moving. The harder and faster I go, that bit is still moving. Okay, the bit will transfer all of the power that's from here. It's transferring into this flex shaft, making it easier for you to work with areas and small corners of your project that obviously you can't do with an 8220 or a 4200 model. All right, so I hope that this has been helpful on the installation of the flex shaft. Model number is 225-01, and on the back of the packaging, before you buy it, make sure you know the type of model you have of a drill right over here, as I point in the back, and make sure that it falls within any of these. It will not be in any way, shape, or form adaptable to the Dremel stylo. It is too small, and it does not have the screw-in that you normally get from the general Dremel tool bits. Okay, so I hope this helps, and so you can check out my work on Instagram, which is Matrix Woodworks. Again, at Matrix Woodworks, Matrix Woodworks. Thank you for joining. See you next time.